Hey guys, doing this is very important in reference to teeth and these stalkers. This government bitch terrorizes people all throughout their day. I brush my teeth in the morning and use mouthwash. Now, this lady is not my dentist. These satellite controllers are not my dentist. And you've seen my pictures of some of my teeth before they had damage to my teeth. These satellite controllers are extremists. They try to make you use several mouthwashes and several toothpastes every day. They're extremists. They tried to call my mouth dirty when there's clearly photographs of the inside of my mouth, underneath my lips, top and bottom, all the way back to where you can see my tonsils and everything. There's photographs from numerous years ago when they had been burning my mouth and they had broken the first tooth and even before. You know that, right? I have a full mouth set of teeth, besides the ones they broke the ones that are broken. But, these people need to mind their own fucking business. These people are playing I'm talking about bad people. People need to speak out against these people, that's for damn sure. But these people claim that they're spying on me because they tried to call me a dirty person. I don't have no diseases. I have acute asthma and hyperventilation because they have damaged my teeth. I mean, I have acute asthma, but the teeth damage causes more potential of hyperventilation. You know that, right? Because exhaling too fast knocks the wind out of you. You know what I mean? But these people are nitpicking narcissistic stalkers. Now, if you look on the internet, you look up narcissistic stalkers. Or you look on YouTube, there's some videos and people up there that talk about these kinds of people. Like, for instance, you say, okay, why are they staring at me? These satellite controllers. I've never committed crimes. I've never been involved in no criminal shit. Oh, but they stole my sperm, these government people. They've slandered my parents' character. They'll say, oh, they thought your mother was a bad person. My mother didn't have a criminal record. My father didn't have a criminal record. Even though people tried to frame my parents all the time. But, these people have been spying on me. Looking and stalking me and piggyback riding and burning and causing spider veins and damage on my face and teeth. What's all that for? And, my mother was one of the highest ranking women in the world, This is very important. Somebody say, oh, this person, that person, this person said this, that person. No, I don't hang out with those people. Don't know those people. Didn't know those people. Somebody else say, well, no, it was a setup. Everything's a setup. Everything's bullshit. Everything these people say, everything they do is a setup. They're all tied in with some political party, some government agency. Never been involved in none of that shit. And even when I was working at Mel's Drive-In, there was, in California, there was like the LA drug enforcement agents. They did like a raid on like Mel's Drive-In or something. And I was like, I don't do no drugs. I don't know if anybody's trying to steal sperm or what, but never did any drugs, never done drugs, never going to do drugs, never. But then, I've never done any drugs either. But then this government man will say, oh, he wants to spy on you and torture you like he's got freedom of access to you so he could just look at you with his fetishes and all kinds of gay obsessiveness and his homoerotic invasion and his homo invasion into people's houses, But, these government people and their satellite control, ask them every day what they're looking at. What are you looking for? What are you looking for inside the mouth, government man? What are you looking for? They do this to me on my job, too. I just brushed my teeth and used mouthwash, and they're still hitting me in the teeth. They're hitting me in the bottom teeth, and they're hitting me in the right-hand side corner right there. And these people tried to call my mouth dirty. They damaged my beautiful teeth. Never had nothing to do with none of these people. The people that are making all these accusations, you have to see who they're tied with. What's the name of their people? CNN said hello or something. These people. And this diabetic shit. I'm not diabetic. These people tried to call me diabetic because they were trying to steal my penis. These people were trying to call me diabetic because they wanted to steal sperm. These people have tried to play like they were trying to get somebody to hold somebody hostage in their system. These people are not even my race, these criminals, these poachers and thieves. They're not the race of my parents either. So, in reference to these people, they'll say that they're spying on a person all the time to smack them in the mouth and teeth all the time. What's that for? I didn't go around smacking people in the mouth and teeth, motherfuckers. But your people have tried to jump me before at jobs and businesses, and you've tasered me and sexually assaulted me, government man. You tried to play with my genitals. You tried to play with my rear end. You tried to play with my body. I'm not supposed to be touched by men or women of your race, dirty government man. And, it is sexual assault and sexual violent crimes against these government people. And anybody going along with this man will say, oh, he thought he was acting out of control. And, the man that says that's tied in with satellite tortures. Never been out of control. I have legal right, and I have certain statuses that a lot of people don't have, Like there's a little dot right there that's a particular marking that's there for a reason. And hello, British intelligence, and hello, Treasury departments, and other things of importance, But, these people, what are they spying on me for? They're blocking me from they tried to call me a fake about who my parents are. British intelligence has the birth records. The Italian intelligence, Chinese intelligence, Japanese intelligence. The United Nations even has the information about who I am and who my biological parents are. But for some reason, the American CIA and FBI or the NSA seems to have lost the correct information. Is that what it is? Well, there needs to be court cases about them mishandling classified and important documents. Very important documents that they've misrepresented or misplaced or lost or something. But, in reference to this teeth damage and these people stalking me on jobs and mutilating and damaging my face, who are these people? They don't outrank me. I'm the real Richie Rich. The point of information in reference to who my parents are is very important history. And, somebody will say something like, why are these people doing these things? They'll say, oh, this person wants to be who you are. No, I was already born as who I am, and things can't go back in time. And whoever this government man is that's trying to steal my identity, people need to find out who that person's parents are and what schools that person went to. See all these impersonators that have tried to steal my identity. If the Treasury or news networks would go to that person's schools that person went to, maybe they should ask some questions of who these people are, what schools they went to. But, in reference to these people damaging my face and teeth, or these people trying to steal my penis, who the fuck do they think they are? And these people damaging my face and, all the years of abuse. It's pretty serious. And what are they doing it for? For their shits and giggles, for their games, for their humor? Oh, wait a minute. These people must have been involved in the murder of my parents. Then you got to check to see who these people are and see if they've ever been on any certain properties in America in reference to my mother and father's estates. Pretty serious. This government man, and these people say, oh, they thought this, they thought that. No. These people make up shit to try to gain ground, to steal position in America, these criminals in government. those people need to get prosecuted. There's just so much history of these people. And then, I'm the only child of my mother and father, and I haven't received anything from California, any letters from any governors or mayors or treasury departments or labor board or even the disability office. These people kidnapped me when I had a back injury. Yeah. And then they stole my somebody tried to communicate that I was supposed to be on a disability because of my back injury for a long time, because these people kept trying to injure my back all the time. And then somebody in Indiana, I guess the person's in Indiana, I guess the California Disability Office or Workman's Comp Office had tried to send me money, and then they got some guy in Indiana that's been stealing the checks for over 20 years or over 22 years or whatever. And, I have a certain financial status that, in reference to, my mother and father's estates and companies and history and education, certain important qualities that have been documented, that this man tries to steal things from me, and then he tries to rewrite them for lower amounts of monies. Like, say, for instance, somebody sent me a check. I haven't received any monies from anywhere, but this is just an analogy. Say if somebody had sent me a check for $100. This man would steal the check, and then he would try to write it for like $10. Like they're washing checks, they're washing postal mail, they're washing money. These people. That's the kind of stuff this man. But then he would end up stealing everything. Like if somebody sent me $100, this man would steal everything, and then he would try to call me a criminal when he's the one stealing my money. When people have tried to, that's just an analogy. I haven't received any money from anywhere. But somebody tried to communicate. They said that the California Disability Office came over here to have a court case or something, and the labor board, about this satellite man terrorizing me. This man plays like he's trying to play the Running Man game, burning people's faces and teeth and jacking up their face and teeth. It's just bad what they try to do. But, in reference to these people, ask them why they're spying on me right now. Based on their lies, based on the lies of their conspirators. It's all very serious. These government people need to get prosecuted, and they're hurting my collarbone with the satellite right here. But this arm still can't lift it up. Like this one I can, but that satellite man's hitting me right here or something. On this side, you can't really see it there, but right here. And the satellite man's like this part of my shoulder on the right hand side. The left hand side shoulder, standing up as far as it goes. This is as far as it goes. I showed you that before. And this, this one I can. But this one hurts really bad now too. Right here on the top. Right here. And no bullshit, And it's like, it hurts to put my arm over here on this side. You can barely just do that. But I don't know, you can't really see. No, I can't show it. Anyways, but there's like a bump right, like a knot right there or something. But I'm just touching that right there, there's like pain all through my arm and shoulder on the left side. But anyways, who are these people to call me dirty? What ethnicity are the people that are trying to call me dirty? I was born rich. I was born as a child of my parents. My parents was rich back in the early 1900s. My parents came from rich families. My mother came from a rich family. My father came from a rich family. My grandparents was super rich. And then you got people trying to steal the estates of my parents claiming they thought they had made my parents successful. Then they tried to steal the companies after my parents got murdered by thieves and con artists and manipulators and people misleading information. And my parents was frozen, It was very important. But, in reference to these people damaging my teeth, they have to go to prison, whoever they are. That's the facts. Anyways, lots of things of importance.